Hey y'all, it's Alicia and happy Monday to y'all. Happy Monday and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoploft. I'm Alicia and if you're new here, we hope you feel super welcome. And to my returning folks, happy Monday y'all. Happy Monday. All right, well I have some exciting news. First of all, I have a lovely letter from Judy, Myscrapbookloft. And I just want to say, Judy, this was like a beautiful letter. And I love getting letters, folks. I'm actually a letter writer. That comes from my love of postal art. That's how I found my way to paper crafting. And so I was really moved that you sent this, Judy, and I wanted to let you know that I received it and that it was super beautiful and that I'm going to write you back. So that was number one. And then I got this package from Monti, the polka dot pinecone. And I assumed that this was Monti's military crafty love challenge. But folks, I just cut into it and peeked. I didn't look, I peeked. And folks, it's not. So I wanted to share it with you. I'm not really sure what it is, but we're going to find out together. Before I do that, Miss Pat Sweeney asked me to send a special message to Elvia, to K&E, for your unbelievable thoughtfulness. Guys, Elvia sent Pat Sweeney her favorite chocolate, and not like a little bit of it, a whole bunch of it. Pat loves Heath bars, and Elvia did the nicest thing. Very much like my gummy bears, magically, Pat's whole day was brightened by this amazing pack of Heath bars. And because Pat doesn't make videos, Elvia, she asked me to do a special shout out. So Miss Elvia, you made Pat's day by far. And I think my day is about to be made by Monti, because this is choco full of something. And I'm excited. Oh my gosh, guys, it's really amazing. With charm. Okay, I'm just going to pull everything out. Everyone else does it that way. I don't. I pull it out like one at a time and then share it with y'all. But then I'm like, whoa, Alicia, I wanted to... Okay, so I have to read you the note. It says, Alicia, I wanted to send you a few things to craft with since your budget is being used to send people other things. That's my pleasure though, Monti, honestly. But thank you. You know, you're a sweet spirit. This was super thoughtful. Guys, I really thought this was Monti's military card. And like, can you see this? Oh boy. Okay, I love that she's put notes because I also put notes on things. This one says, boy, it's hard to make flat, non-glittery cards. Oh yes, and here are some for active duty. And guys, I told you, oh my goodness, they're so pretty, Monti. Oh, they're so pretty, guys. I want to show you a couple. I want to do these properly under the Crafty Love banner, but I have to show you this. Look how lovely this is. It's got, and this is all embossed, guys, and raised. So like, I wish you could feel it. It's all bubble raised. It's beautiful with distressed print. It says freedom. There's a star and it says thank you stamped on it. And it's got this beautiful patterning and she has cut all the corners to make it very ticket-like. Oh, this is very all-American. It's really all-American. It's beautiful. And on the back it says, handmade by Monti Gale. And she wrote a note inside. I'm not going to read it, but it's a beautiful note to the person in active duty. So this is an example of a Monti Gale Crafty Love Military, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It is hard to make non-glittery, non-blingy cards. Yeah, I showed you all mine. I was like, yeah, they're not that exciting, but once I understood why there was a risk, I have to put this in a special with the others. Once I understood why, it was so imperative. Okay, so Monti says she knows I love miniatures. I so love miniatures. And so she made me a bunch of die cuts. See, guys, this is what I mean by thoughtfulness, right? Like, okay, first of all, I don't have this die that Monti's used. I can see right away the one on the back. I don't have it. And I'll tell you why I don't have it, Monti. I've had so many experiences, guys, where I didn't measure at first from Allie. I learned to measure. There's a reason. It's because I would order something like this thinking it was full-sized, and then it would come and it would be smaller than this. So I got really careful. So even though I love miniatures, I don't have any of these. These are miniature policy envelopes. Monti, these are amazing. They're really terrific. And the paper quality. This is at least 110. If this is 110, it's a really good quality 110, guys. It's gorgeous quality paper. And Monti has die cut those out for me in both like beiges, so like neutral tones, so I can do whatever I want, plus pink. And then, so thoughtful, tucked in there, and I don't want to rip any because you know I'm not good with these, right? And that's why Monti did them. Give me a second because I don't want to be gentle. Monti has die cut out, first of all, these for books. and cards, which she knows I'm going to use the heck out of. I don't have this die either, guys, because I'm terrified of it. I'm terrified that if I went to die cut this and pull these out, that I might rip them. And even showing this to you now in my favorite Tiffany and rose gold. And rose gold, guys, look how beautiful this is. And then in Maggie Holmes paper and in this beautiful, look at these. So I could also, like, I could make mini books with these. I could use these to make mini shakers. And you see the beautiful stitching on them? Oh, these have so many possibilities. And why she did it is also because you can layer. I'll show you. So thoughtful, Monty. This was so thoughtful. Okay, so do you see how they work? You can layer them up. Super cool. And I don't have that die at all. So I get excited by this, guys, because, oh, and then you did tags like that too. Look at these, guys. So it's the same concept, but made into a tag with the holes punched. Really cute. So I could make shaker tags. Oh my goodness. This could be a mini flip book. Monty, this would make the best mini. Oh, I just have so many ideas now. So, and I don't have that die either. And this is why, like, what I love so much about that kit that Kathy and Tree made for one another, that swap they did, is because it was like this. It was like, here are a bunch of things to make with, and I think they'll be useful for you, and I know you well enough now that I know that you're going to use all of these things to make incredible things with. And that was very much what Donna just sent me, and now what Monty has sent me. Oh, folks, this is amazing. I don't even think, Monty, I've ever seen this die. See, I'm so excited. I always say that this is like my favorite stuff to get. Look at this. I'm like shivering. I've never seen this die. Guys, have you ever seen this one? It's huge. Monty, can you tell us what die this is? Because I have never seen one that is larger than my hand with this swivel cut. Not only could this be used as a doily, not only could this be folded into a bag topper, but guys, this would also make a great book base. So this is a fantastic die. We need to know what this is, Monty. Maybe this is a Spellbinders. It's two separate ones. No, it's the same pattern. It's the same pattern. It just looks really different on different paper, guys. Look. Oh, and I don't know what paper collection this doll print paper is, but whatever this is adorable. Like, I'm swooning, Monty. I'm not sure. I don't know either what paper collection this is, guys, but I really love it. I really love the print. It's got like these vintage dresses on it. And then on here it's got like the vintage graph paper in the same tones. Everything. It's beautiful. Monty, this is amazing. Oh, I'm so making bag toppers with these and probably a book. And I have a few other ideas. Also, these would make a great doily for a loaded envelope. So another, like, I want to know what the die is and I want to know what that paper pad is. And this is why it's so amazing. But then she also shared with me all these beautiful flowers. Like, I got to show you guys. So, like, look at all of it. You got to love our postal system, Monty. Do you see this? Do you see what they did to your bag? I know. I don't know what they do to our mail. This doesn't ever happen to me in Florida. Do you know that when your stuff comes to Florida, very seldom does it ever have damage from Florida? It almost comes impeccably. I've shown you the few times anything's been damaged. But this is often what happens in Brooklyn, where it's like, I got a package delivered today. I forgive me because I don't remember who it's from, but it's in my bin of Happy Mail to open with you. And someone actually slit open the side to see what it was, saw it was cards, then got over it and didn't bother taking it. Yeah, not joking. But how amazing are these? And they're in every color. It's like hot pink, soft pink, red, turquoise, off-white. I mean, you can make anything with these. And I love using these, actually. And I love the way that they take on, like, glitter and diamond dust. And I have actually used all mine up. So you didn't know that, but I really appreciate it because I actually just ran out. So thank you. And then look at these, guys. And I love that some of these are glittered up. Some of them are plain. They're all different materials. Mostly because Monty knows I don't usually buy a lot of flowers. And I actually love these miniature ones. I know a lot of people don't know what to do with them, but when I'm making mini things, this is like the perfect size. So I love them. When they go on sale at Hobby Lobby, I do usually buy them. And they're usually the least expensive because they're so teeny and you get a lot for your money. But I use them a lot of my mini things. So, and I had run out and I had already changed my budget and forgot to go pick up a pack. So you have no idea how helpful those are, actually. That's why we're making so many flowers, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at this. So Monty's made up. This is so pretty. So she's made a pot, like an envelope. And she's done it, and I love this tree, Monty, that's using her seed bead. I get to see her seed bead technique. Did you all see how Monty was using seed beads over the winter? Well, I'm telling you, I'm now touching the tree. The tree is totally texturized, and it has the most beautiful iteration of color from the seed beads. Monty, you're right, it's amazing. So it says, Happy Holidays on the sentiment. It has a seed bead tree, which Monty has created using paper and, believe it or not, Scor Tape. Oh, yes. And it was amazing. I watched that tutorial, and she's added little stars. They're so teeny. You won't even be able to see them on my camera. Those little dots are stars. And then she's layered behind a ticket, and then there's a giant, oh, it's a really cool kind of chipboard snowflake. And then this really pretty blingy bow. And you all know I'm not a huge fan of bling, but this blingy bow I am a fan of. And I think Monty cut that out of blingy paper. She did. It's super cute. Oh my goodness. And she tucked things inside. It's all minis. Oh guys, this is so fun. I'm so, is this, I see I don't have snow and cocoa. This looks like mini snow and cocoa to me. Or Merry Days. I'm not sure what this is, but I really love the colors. You know, guys, you know this. I didn't fall in love with it as a collection, so I didn't buy it for myself. I bought it for other people. But whatever this is, I do love this. And what I love is that Monty has cut everything out mini. So this is for all my mini making. Like the biggest one is this size, which means it's for mini making. Because they just get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Again, you know how much work this is to do for somebody? Yeah. It really touches me because it's like, I know how much care went into this. And I'm really excited. I'm also just excited to have new things like this to play with. Oh, it's Monty's new pocket letter. I am loving everyone's new takes on things. So, okay, I'm really excited about that challenge Shirley Bean's doing because it's like, okay, show me what you got, folks. Because I think she's right. We make a lot of these standard things now very well, or we're getting better at them, and it's time to innovate new things. And this is like a new pocket letter. And it's all stitched, guys. So Monty has sewn it. This is remarkable. Look at her lantern. Do you see the detail on it? Like, that makes me love the lantern die, Monty. Like, I didn't love it the way other people did, but now I'm looking. See, this is why I get excited. This, for me, works more than any, like, haul video. When I see this, I'm like, oh, I get the magic of the lantern now. Like, look how Monty's attached, like, this chain up top. And I'm sorry about the glare. I don't want to take it out because it's stitched in, guys. It's a floating pocket letter, which I love. And she's got that, again, a blingy, but this time pink, layered up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of beautiful die cuts that she's also, I think, sewn on. And then she's created a poinsettia and used more of that bead technique on that. That's a seed bead technique on the center. You're getting really good at it, Monty. And then she's put tulle over the lantern to give it that kind of like lit up sparkly look, which it works really well in person. You can't see it on the camera, but in person it's beautiful. And then made some flags and it says bright and happy. And then layered behind that, oh my goodness, this is really well done. It's actually really well done. In person, this is pretty spectacular. And then on this one, it's that, I love this snowman, like Carmen made me one too, and I'm kind of crazy about it with like the bow for the nose. And Monty's added a little heart as well. And the folded over a hat with the fur and the snowflake behind it. I'm just really liking it. I loved it when Carmen did it too. I think it turned out to be a way cuter snow guy or Santa than I thought was coming our way from this. I think you all have done a really good job with this and you've made me fall in love with it. And then what I love, this was so cute, guys. This is so cute. It's like really sweet. It reminds me of like a popsicle tag, only it's like a winterized one with all the string and the beautiful plaid and the star, and then there's threads behind it and snowflakes and pom-pom. But it's a floating pocket letter. And then Monty has attached the coordinating, look at this, washi samples to all those miniatures on top. And using a pipe cleaner. Oh, I'm loving it. I love this kind of innovation. Floating pocket letters make me very happy. Very. I wish my lighting was better, Monty. Forgive me, folks. I know. That's it. It's time to set up the camera. Guys, I have to fix my studio because I'll have to tell you what happened once I share with you. And then you sent me a Michael's writing journal. Monty, this was so thoughtful of you. And I actually, guys, don't laugh at me. I really am so nerdy. I also keep a day timer for projects, challenges, swaps. And I keep a notebook that I really do use for crafting, just for rough ideas and then for prototype sketches. So I'm really grateful for this. Monty, what I'm most grateful for is all the die cutting you did, all the sharing of your paper and your dies, the care you took to make me a floating pocket letter, and adding those washi samples, and all the beautiful things that you really thought about it. You were like, you know, okay, what does she need to make with? But she also sent me a loaded tag that I have to share with you before I conclude. I know, it's amazing. When I get stuff like this, my heart swoons, guys. It just swoons. First of all, can I just say I love that many of us are exploring how charms add a little something something to our work, and I love them on these tag pockets. I love them. This one is nicely thicked up. It's got many layers of paper. We have in the background like a green plaid check. We have then a beautiful rose gold gild, then the pink cross section, and then again, I don't know how Monty has gotten so good, but that Noel, folks, is using like that seed beady kind of texture. It's unbelievable. You're just doing some amazing work lately. That's what it is. You know, Monty used to teach crafting. So it's like she's been in this game a long time, but like when I feel things like this, I'm so impressed, Monty, because I know that's not easy to do. It doesn't matter if you use wet medium, whether you use Scor Tape, creating this effect with beads is difficult, and it's really artfully done. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful, folks, and I keep wanting to touch it. We also, of course, have the furry trim, and then when we pull it out, let's see what we have. And of course, look at this. Oh, it's like happiness. It is a glittered up, puffed up giant snowflake with little gemmies in select spots, with a pink snowflake on top, and then a cute fuzzy heart. And it says cold days indeed. Yeah, cold days indeed. This should be for here, I'm telling you. And stamps, and it says airmail, and it's really pretty. This was a box of happy. That's what this was. And I feel really blessed. So I'm just picking up the bag because, you know, I keep everything together. I need to redo my studio. I had it all organized when I came back. Then I brought 4 flat mail boxes of stuff, and it is disorganized. And I have to be honest, overwhelming. So I need to get everything back in order here so that making becomes easier and I don't feel like it's stressful. I've been packaging up some things to get out this week, and it was stressful. All because it's disorganized. Well, everything else in the house is organized. That's disorganized. So that is on this girl's goal list. Today is a prep. I mean, you know, tomorrow is the teach until 10 p.m. day. So I'm still adjusting to the getting up later in the day. I spent like my whole adult life learning to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And now I'm trying to unlearn it. And folks, it's just not easy. And it just means that on Sundays and Monday nights, I don't sleep well. Because I'm either worried that I'm going to get up too early, or I worry that I'm going to sleep too late. I have not adjusted to this pattern yet. So I'm hoping it gets better. This is only week 2. And hopefully by next week, it'll feel more normal. But it's still not feeling normal. It's still not feeling normal, folks. Anyway, I don't know what you're up to today, but this was such a bolt of happiness in my day. I had to come on and share it with you right away. Thank you so much, Monty. And there's our buzzer. All right, y'all. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday.